Okay, so John is fully prepared. He spent a day chilling at base, getting prepared both physically and mentally, and he's ready to roll. We've got the assault rifle. We've got 600 rounds. I didn't see that zombie there. That's another one bites the dust. And yeah, Johnny's going to be going over to the port today. He's got his propane torch. He's got 2 spare tanks. There's going to be quite a lot of wrecks that need to be disassembled, removed. But John is prepared. John has got a lot to do. Let's do this. Okay, so John is just up the road. We are once again right by the police station. Now, John is going to be doing a job he's been putting off for a long time, and that is removing some of these wrecks. It's a twofer. It's killed 2 birds with 1 stone. This will give John some valuable metalworking XP, and it will also mean he can stop crashing all his cars. So there we go. This will help to clear the road a little bit. Okay, so this is proving slow, arduous work for John. Man, it is going to be a long day for him. It really is. There's going to be a lot of challenges ahead for him. So starting work by dismantling car wrecks at 4 in the morning, maybe not the best prep for an full-on, all-out assault on the Raven Creek port. But he's up for it. If anybody can pull this off, it's John. He's dismantled about 4 wrecks. That clears the way. I might just dismantle that one. But yeah, John is really going to have to work hard today. Okay, so that is phase 1. John's disassembled about 5 vehicles. There are some that aren't wrecks that can't be disassembled, so they need to be towed out of the way. This is a job that is long overdue, and this is going to make things a lot easier for John to get around Raven Creek. Okay, so we'll do a combination of hard work, metalworking skill, and just blood, sweat and toil. John has moved a lot of vehicles, dismantled a lot of vehicles. There is now enough space to drive a very large lorry, if you get my meaning. Now that is the first zombie that John has set eyes on all day. It is like he is the last man on earth. He's certainly the last living man on earth, that is for sure. There is still a lot of work to do, but we're up by the storage facilities, so we've moved on a couple of blocks, and John is making good progress. And there we go. That is metalworking level 3 for John. Another one of those little golden squares. Another big step to becoming the complete survivor. Okay, so we're making good progress. John is up by the church now. You can see those creepy looking angel statues just to the right there. Now, that is another one done. Well on the way to level 4. John has noticed this rather pristine looking hood. It compares very favorably to the beat up one, so John's got a wrench somewhere, and we're going to swap over those hoods before we move on. Look at that. There is nothing of that hood. It's 0%. There is no hood on this police patrol vehicle, so swapping that out is long overdue. Let's just dump that on the floor. I noticed the windscreen is pretty beat up as well, so we'll be looking for a replacement for that. Let's get the hood off the taxi and put that on, and that will be a big upgrade for the police patrol vehicle. Okay, John has been dismantling car wrecks, moving car wrecks for nearly 12 hours now. It is non-stop. John has really underestimated the amount of work required. But hopefully it will be worth it. This will enable John to move the huge lorry more freely around Raven Creek, make much more significant, much more epic loot runs. We are now up by the big police department. I think it is maybe a nearby. But let's go back to the patrol car and let's move on. That is another thoroughfare cleared. Okay, so John has worked hard. He's dismantled so many wrecks, more than he can count. But what he can say though is the amount of zombies he's seen, he can count on one hand, but there is a flaw in the plan. John had 2 full propane tanks. They are now empty. So John is going to have to find, do we have any in the trailer? John is going to have to find another propane tank. Yep, there's nothing there before he can get across the bridge. So we're going to have to check the nearby area, see if we can find something. Okay, so John has driven back several blocks. And smashed up the hood yet again. Now we're actually really quite near the survivor camp. John remembered this park. Look at that, 6 propane tanks. We're gonna grab probably 3. We've used up 2. Oh no, wait. We don't have any propane tanks in them. Oh no. Okay, well we might have to fall all the way back to base. We're kind of halfway there. I'm not sure it's going to be useful to drive aimlessly around Raven Creek. John is actually really quite tired. I'm going to make hard work of this. Okay, well John thought he was being super smart by remembering those barbecues. And in a cruel twist of fate, none of them, I suppose I should check the 2 that I can't see, none of them have got propane tanks. Now that is annoying. Yeah, that doesn't have a propane tank. So I guess John is going to have to fall all the way back to base. Grab some, at least 2 propane tanks. We got them back at base. And yeah, probably spend the night once again in the safety of his base before hitting the road and finally getting across that bridge to the Raven Creek port. Okay, so we actually stopped off at the base, at our secondary base. This is the survivor camp. And John remembered that there might be all sorts of stuff here. I knew there was generators, radios, crates. Maybe there'll be some propane tanks, and his hunch has paid off. So we got the propane tank that we need, so we're not going to have to drive all the way back to the very southern part of Raven Creek. John has saved a little bit of time. He's super tired. It is almost 11 o'clock on June 14th. John is going to rest up at the base here, and we're going to pick up in the morning, and he's going to get on over that bridge at long last. Okay, it is the next day, and John is just coming on up past the hotel. Once again, we're near the entrance to the port. We got a propane tank. We got a long day, a whole day ahead. Let's dismantle these remaining wrecks that are in the way and finally get onto the bridge. We've still got more work to do. There's still wrecks and vehicles in the way on the bridge as well. They all need moving. Still so much work for John to do, but he's getting there. Okay, so John has finally cleared the way. Now we can make some real tangible progress, and that is going to be a bit problematic. I wanted to get into the right hand lane, so I guess we're going to have to get the sledgehammer, get that equipped, and remove those barrels and this barrier on the right here. So many obstacles in John's way getting through to that port. He is determined. He is not going to stop. Nothing is going to stop John. Okay, well that is another obstacle literally destroyed. And John can finally make more progress and get on that bridge. He's getting there. Okay, so John is about a quarter of the way along the bridge. Now John's chosen the right hand lane because there's just basically a lot less obstacles. There's fewer cars, there's just a couple of wrecks, and there are a couple of cars that John might have to tow all the way back out, which could be problematic, but he's getting there. Okay, so John's had a bright idea. Rather than just clearing out one specific lane, let's make it easy. Let's just get the sledgehammer again and just destroy whatever is in John's way. It's going to be much easier than trying to move or tow vehicles that are in the way. Okay, John progresses even more. That is level 4 metalworking. That's 2 levels up. Another one of those lovely golden squares. Another skill improved. Okay, so after many long hours and so much time and effort, John is finally at the end of this bridge. The island port of Raven Creek is ahead of him, but he's still got more work to do. There are still obstacles in his way. Okay, so this is it. This is the final barrier between John and the port. Okay, so John is having to go out this side one, and he's going to have to go around to the other side to break through the fence. No zombies there, fortunately. This workload is just never ending. It is crazy. Now this sign would suggest that this lies ahead was a quarantine zone, as we know, but these signs were here, it seems, to tell people do not try and get in. Death awaits you. But John proved them wrong. John proved them wrong. Let's break down these barriers and yeah, let's go and explore. So that is it. There are literally now no more barriers between John and a new adventure, new horizons. There is no welcoming committee, which is intriguing. Maybe this is a zombie-free zone. Maybe this is a survivor zone. Okay, so John's driven all the way back to pick up his trailer, but there's a bit of a flaw in this plan. Trailer's already full. Now, it is worth just quickly checking the bags to see if we've got any food. Totally forgotten about all the guns and ammo that John had picked up from the gun store. So we've got a trailer already full of gear. So I guess this leg of the trip into the Raven Creek port is purely going to be one of zombie clearing, or maybe even saying hello to some survivors. Let's do this. Okay, so John has finally made it across the river. New horizons, a new adventure. Who knows what he's going to find? Now, according to the map, just up ahead, there is some sort of hotel. I'm encouraged. Ooh, this could be it already. I'm encouraged by the complete lack of zombies. As soon as I said the Z word, there they appear. What is this place? This is a big car park. Wow. Keep out. Well, I think it's too late for that. Let's give this assault rifle a try. Oh yeah, that was quite good. That was quite good. Ooh, what is this? Nice. Well, there could be lots of exciting things to discover on this island. Should give it some sort of name. Man, this assault rifle is absolutely deadly. The clearing of Raven Creek Island has begun. Okay, so this is one big car park. Wow. This might possibly be John's new favourite weapon. This is one big car park. I'm expecting That is not what John was expecting. He was expecting some sort of hotel. Wow. This lorry, it's ready to roll. It's ready to roll. Now this will solve... Where did these guys come from? This will solve John's looting shortfall, not having the trailer. So I think, controversial as it is, this will be John's new vehicle. Now I'm a bit worried that when we get back at the end of our adventures, hopefully anyway, with a lorry, a truck full of awesome loot, that we won't be able to get it over the bridge. What is this place? But John needs to swap out, really. He's going to abandon the police vehicle, and we're going to... This is John's new ride. It's got gas, it's got a battery, we can hotwire it without any trouble. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so John's had a change of heart. It's going to take quite a while to swap out all the gear, hotwire the lorry. It's time to move on. John needs to prioritize finding somewhere safe for the night. So let's see if we can get around to the entrance of this compound and see what the hell is going on. Well, would you look at this? Is this a prison? Is this a prison? What the hell is behind those gates? Are we going to find a hardy group of survivors? Because there is not a lot of zombies around, that is for sure. Well, I presume we're not going to be able to open this up. Okay, this is... What is this place? It is intriguing and terrifying. All at once, the fear of the unknown. But Johnny's going to press on regardless. Let's grab the sledgehammer and let's do some more breaking and entering. Okay, so John's opened up a big enough space to drive right on in. That is a huge building. Is it a prison? What on earth is this place, apart from absolutely massive? It's time to get this party started. There are going to be potentially a lot of zombies in this place pouring out as some crazy dude starts firing off shots. Don't know why John can't pick that guy there. Guess we need to get the range up. Let's fall back. There we are. This is quite a long range weapon. So we'll fall back. We'll stay in this courtyard and let them come out. John should be able to handle anything that comes his way. He's got 570 bullets. It's going to be, could be a long evening. Let's take some vitamin pills, keep John awake. Okay, well that appears to be the initial welcoming party over and done with. Of course, there's always another zombie. It might be a good idea for John to switch to the shotgun. That is much more close quarters. This is a long-range weapon and it's causing it's a little bit problematic. Okay, John is at the front entrance now, and here the zombies appear. Let's fall back. Let's take them out. Okay, here we go. This is is where the party starts. This is where John misses. Has he got his eyes closed? You need to fall back a little bit. The range of this weapon is proven to be a little bit problematic. Ooh, that is a lot of zombies. Okay, let's see if John can stand his ground here. Okay, there is quite a steady flow now of zombies coming out from the building, from the compound. There's also a steady flow of zombies falling to the floor, absolutely gunned down by John. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. You let loose, John. Let the frustration go. Okay, so the flow of zombies has pretty much come to a stop, but that is because they are all chowing down outside. Now, John is in two minds of what to do next. Continue to push on, press inside, clear the area of zombies. As you can see, the light is fading. John's awareness is fading as he's getting tired. Does he want to push it on, try it, clear the area, risk it, or do we want to just fall back to the police vehicle and sleep in there tonight? I think by that action, you know the answer. Let's do this. Okay, we are pushing it. We're moving on in. John is not going to be able to get through the entrance because of the amount of corpses there are at this rate. Needs to reload. Does need to be wary of what's behind, what comes out of the forest to the west. Now we need to maintain that distance. There's a lot of zombies in there. What on earth was this place? There we go. There's a lot of zombies in there. Oh yeah, here they come. Wow, that is a lot of zombie corpses. It is getting dark. It's still coming. Let's reload. Okay, time for the next round. Who knows how many zombies there are in that courtyard. That is another load. John has now crossed over 5,000 zombie kills, but there is still so much more work to be done. Does he want to walk through that door? Probably not. Is he going to do it anyway? Probably. Probably. Still hasn't made up his mind. Okay, John has played a very patient waiting game, but the zombies continue to come out in ones and twos. It could take forever. John is really, really hesitant to walk through that doorway whilst he's tired, whilst it is dark. But it is tempting. It is tempting to really find out what this place is, or indeed was, or what it could be. But John is going to play safe. John is going to retire back to the safety of, well, he's going to sleep in his new ride. We're going to sleep in the truck. Okay, it is the next morning. John was not able to get into the truck, so he slept in this vehicle right next to him. John is absolutely starving. Totally forgotten that he had some stew. You might have to eat that military helmet. John needs to find some food. In fact, let's just drink that wine. He doesn't have any food and he doesn't know where his next meal is coming from. That is a new, long forgotten feeling for John. But for now, it is the next morning. He survived another night. He is a trainee alcoholic, as he has a bottle of white wine at 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's get back around to this front of this compound and let's see what the damage is. Okay, look at this scene of absolute destruction. There are dead zombies everywhere. John is going to hold fire on the firearms for now. And he's just seen that zombie eating. He's a little bit jealous. But, yeah, he's not going to go down that path. Not yet, anyway. John... Ooh, that sounded close. John needs to get a new weapon. So what have we got? Let's grab the crowbar. And John's not going to go with a firearm. He wants to try and creep in if he can and investigate the place and find some food. Okay, so John has checked his car, he's checked all his bags in the vain hope that he might find some sort of food. Well, when we said a new adventure awaits, John was not wrong. I can hear zombies everywhere. What is this place? Ah, we got... What the hell? Some sort of shopping mall that was somehow... How did they get that huge wall around the place? John is seeing the food. We're going straight for it. This is exactly what John was hoping to find. Okay, we need to be wary. Oh, we've got a zombie stuck. Okay, we need to be wary of what's coming from upstairs as we make the noise. John needs to be really wary. Really keep his eyes. He needs to have eyes in the back of his head. Okay, John's instinct was right. He's been fighting zombies in this corridor. They've been slowly coming down the stairs. In some cases, falling from on high. Hopefully, John can now have a moment to eat. Because he is super hungry. Okay, we're in. We've got some canned chili. Let's make this quick. John is feeling exposed. What else can we find here? There's banging all around him. And I was hoping for more food than this. It's okay. We got some orange soda. We got some pop. Okay. John is really wary about the breaking glass, all the banging. It just feels like there's going to be a group of zombies just coming out from nowhere. We found a source of water, so things are looking up. We got a full canteen. John is now only hungry rather than starving, which is what he was a minute ago. But we've got a nice supply of water. We've got another food place here. John is super lucky we can find something else to eat before we move on. Okay, nothing but rotten pies and cakes. John is so hungry. It is still tempting. But let's move on. Let's see what else we can find in this place. Okay, so we're on to the next store. John was able to find some sugar. So for the moment, his hunger is gone, his thirst is gone. He's going to keep moving. This is a closed store. I don't really think there's going to be anything here at all. Okay, so we're in the next corridor. There is banging all around. John feels exposed. He feels like there's disasters just going to be around the corner. But still he continues. Still he goes on. Wow, look what we found. Even more gym equipment. Are you taking the piss? There's a lot of banging upstairs. At some point they will break through. Let's continue searching through. These are going to be changing rooms. Let's make this quick. Okay, there's nothing in there. Check the 6. Did find a battery. Just quickly check this for food. Let's just fill up the canteen again. This could be the last chance that John gets. Okay, so just up the road we've got some sort of infirmary. Come on, John, need to be quicker and more ruthless than that. I think now most of the banging is upstairs. Okay, so nothing at all in this place. Do I want to check out here for medical supplies? I do not need any medical. Let's move on. Let's not waste time. Okay, so we're back out in the corridor, painting the wolves red. Probably going to get the odd zombie. Oh, this guy's got a key. Probably going to get the odd zombie coming from upstairs. We could get zombies coming from any direction. Just like this guy. Where on earth did this guy come from? Okay, Johnny's going to do the smart thing. He's going to make a lot more noise and draw the zombies to him. That sounds counterintuitive. We've got plenty of space in this corridor here, whereas that's not going to be the case once we go up those stairs. Who knows what is there? No! Oh my god. Come on, John. You can do this. Where did they come from? Where do these zombies keep coming from? Okay. Good old long blunt for John, a crowbar. What a useful weapon it is. We got another wave of zombies. This is what John wants. This is what John wants. That's why he was shouting. Okay, so we still got zombies coming from outside, bizarrely. We've also got zombies coming from upstairs. We've still got a constant flow of zombies. If anybody can do this, John can do it. This is going to be a hard nut to crack. Okay, so John has been forced back again. There doesn't seem to be any sort of reliable sort of place that John can be confident is zombie clear. Zombies keep emerging from areas that John has just cleared, so I don't know if there's like a back network of corridors that John is missing. But he really is going to need to have eyes in the back of his head. And he also needs a little bit of a rest. Let's see if we can check out this jewelry store. Is it a jewelry store? It is. Veritable riches before the zombie apocalypse, but nothing that John is interested in now. What John is interested in is how many more zombies are there going to be. Okay, that is another few zombies killed. They keep coming down the stairs. Okay, so we've got, just keep hearing zombies come from all directions. John's head is on a swivel. I think we've got the opportunity to check the rest of this corridor. We've got a salon. We've got another clothes store. We've got a zombie with a very nice looking bag. Ooh. Some nice gear. Okay, John's going to fall back to his police vehicle and rest before he even considers going upstairs. Okay, so John is rested. He's downed a load of vitamin pills. There's a zombie eating somewhere and I can't see where they are. The zombies still keep coming out. Man, there's a lot of zombies in there. John is fully rested. He's downed an ice cafe. He's downed a whole bottle of vitamin pills. That will hopefully see him through this huge marathon of zombie slaying. It's time to go back inside. Okay, so John is back in the belly of the beast, so to speak. There is a lot of banging upstairs. This place could have 3, 4, 5 floors. This is the thing that John is worried about. Blind corners. There's another zombie done. This is an interesting back area. We're going to have zombies coming from anywhere and everywhere. Now let's do some more shouting. Draw them into the battle arena here. Okay, so that shouting is really stirred up the zombies. There's a lot of banging going on, but there's only 3 or 4 that have made it to this area here. John is not quite sure what to do. Does he want to wait here? This is really the worry now. The concern is he goes around the corner just the wrong time, and there's a group of zombies, and it's all over in a matter of seconds. This place might be just too big. This place might be too big for John to take on today. That's what I'm talking about. John was just about to go through that doorway, and a zombie appears just the wrong time, and it's all over. Okay, this is another area that's slowly but surely filling up with zombie corpses, dead zombies, the best type. John does not want to join their ranks. And there's a lot of zombies. Okay, there is a steady flow of zombies coming through that doorway. A doorway that John 20 minutes ago was just going to happily stroll through. It does go back out into the corridor, I believe. Yeah, there's another one. John might have to just run for it and hope for the best. That is a crazy, crazy amount of zombies. John is now a slugger. He's a baseball player. John might have to fall back at this point. This is getting crazy. Okay, that's quite a few. That is quite a few. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's fall back into this corridor. There's still a lot of zombies banging away. John should have the energy for this though. Okay, this is a lot of zombies. They are really wearing John down. Getting more and more tired. Let's draw these guys outside now. John needs to take a step. He needs to take a step back. He needs to consider. Shouldn't let his pride. Part of him doesn't want to be defeated. He wants to win this battle, which is turning into a war. But shouldn't let his pride lead him into making foolish decisions. There are so many zombies. Absolutely crazy. John is starting to think now about moving on. I can't see that the effort is going to be worth it, whatever is in there. There is always another zombie. The flow of zombies is just non-stop. Okay, so John is almost fully arrested. He has had to sit down for an hour. He has come to a decision. This could be a decision that leads ultimately to his demise. Could be the regret of his perhaps soon to end life. But we're going back in. John's hunger drives him back into this place. It is getting dark. There are zombies still anywhere and everywhere. Who knows? But John is hungry. John needs to find some food, and who knows what is on the next floor. But there is only one way to find out. Okay. This is it. Does John walk or run? Is this the end? What is John doing? Let's just shout and see if anything else comes down the stairs. Let's give it a bit more time. Okay, I honestly have no idea how there can still be so many zombies in this place. It is insane. That shouting is drawing them from all sorts of directions. Do seem to be clear from behind, but this, I think it's too much. John is hungry, but he values his life more than the next snack. I think John is defeated. Let's take out these guys that are on us. But I think John is gonna have to move on to find the food that he needs. I mean, whatever's here, it's not worth it. It really isn't. What an insane amount of zombies in this place. Okay, John is just trying to get out of here now, and the zombies keep pouring down that stairs. He's running out of space in this corridor. Let's hope that there's enough space to run back round. John is going to have to flee for his life. He's defeated. It is done. Let's get out of here. There's still zombies outside. There's zombies everywhere. Most of them are dead, but not all of them. John was just too jealous of that one, getting his meal. Let's bail. Let's get out of here. It is non-stop, these zombies. John's made an impression. We're not going to lie. John has made quite an impression. Where is the exit? But John is going to have to flee. He is defeated. Where he goes next, who knows? But that is going to be a question that can only be answered for another time, another day. For now, that is going to have to be all. John has slaughtered some 300-400 zombies, and he's driving away into the night. He is tired, he is hungry, he is exerted, he is covered in head to toe from all of that fighting in blood. But more importantly, most importantly, he's still alive, and he will live to fight another day. But for now, that is going to have to be all. Make sure, if you haven't already, that you like, you sub, you hit that notification bell so you can be told when the next exciting episode of John Maguire's attempts to clear out Raven Creek will be out. Peace.